Following death of Brendan Smith, victims say church should now reflect on compensation. Man arrested in connection with the death of a teenager in Kenmare, County Kerry. And Bill Clinton to become the first US president in history to face a judge and jury. A very good evening to you. A Belfast lawyer representing victims of Father Brendan Smith has said the Catholic Church should use the priest's death as a time to reflect on its responsibility to pay compensation. Mr. Ted Lavery accused the Church of pursuing an aggressive legal strategy against Father Smith's victims, none of whom have yet been compensated. A post-mortem examination on the body of the 70-year-old priest who died at the Curragh prison yesterday is expected to take place on Monday.
The death of Father Brendan Smith ends an appalling chapter of sexual abuse. This morning his victims awoke knowing they were finally safe from their tormentor. He'd been found guilty of 114 sexual offences north and south of the border over a 35-year period. A lawyer representing a number of victims says some are still receiving medical treatment for Father Smith's crimes.
They'll welcome the fact that they're never going to meet him again, whether inadvertently or deliberately or in any other guise.
At midnight, Father Smith's Norbertine order issued a statement offering condolences to his family. The statement referred to the support of Almighty God for those who had been so grievously offended and hurt. It went on, the Lord himself will be Father Brendan's judge in his justice and mercy. But one chapter remains open. With the exception of a payment to an American altar boy during the 1980s, Father Smith's Irish victims have yet to be paid a penny in compensation. Mr. Lavery issued proceedings against Father Smith, the Church and the Order in 1993 for damages, pain and suffering. He claims the Church is fighting the victims all the way by saying it was not liable and by saying that some of the offences had occurred too long ago.
I think the Catholic Church will have to look at its own record as to how they have handled this whole situation. And indeed, his death may be an opportunity to reflect on their own record as regards how they have failed to deal with the thing properly. And frankly, what they're going to do now to try and allow the situation to be resolved.